There's been a few Indiana Jones games for various consoles over the years, and then came the LEGO games. Now don't write this off just yet if you've never played them. LEGO Indiana Jones takes place in the first three movies, which are Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade. You of course play as Indiana. In the first episode you try and claim the Ark from the Covenant before Dr. Rene gets to use it for his powers. Through each stage you'll get to play out the film scenes where you can collect various items and fight the bad guys along the way. The screen layout is very simple. In the top left are the stud counter, which shows how many studs have been collected for the level. And your hearts. There are 4, and with each hit you take, 1 will disappear. And the avatar of the character that you're currently in control of. In the top centre is a True Adventurer bar. Collect a set amount of studs to fill this up and you'll complete the challenge for that level. In the top right is player 2's studs and health, but this is only highlighted when a second player joins the game. In the bottom left is the amount of treasures you have collected in the level. These are sometimes easy to get, or they may be hidden by something which some characters can't access. You need to unlock the right character to claim that treasure. The character can only do 3 things, and that's attack, jump and pick up. Attacking is a series of punches that may be an odd grapple. You can jump for a short height, but the female characters can jump higher. And items can be picked up such as keys, shovels, spanners and things like chairs, bottles, spears and guns to attack enemies with, or use a standard secondary weapon. During gameplay you can press triangle to switch to the other character, which may have what you need to progress further. In each stage there will be puzzles you'll need to solve. These are not tough in the slightest, but it's still lots of fun. You may need to find a key to activate cogs to open doors. These can be found in various places, or sometimes you'll need to bribe a monkey with a banana to give you what you need. Certain areas will light up to indicate that there's something there you can interact with, such as Indiana can use his whip to swing across gaps, or your partner can use a shovel to dig items out of the ground. Most of the items are breakable and will release a load of studs to collect. Studs come in 4 colours: silver, gold, blue and purple. Silver is worth 10 studs, gold is worth 100, blue are worth 1000 and purple are worth 10,000. Parts can also be found in breakable items too, as well as LEGO kits. These are random parts that will spill out on the floor. You'll know if they're buildable because they'll bounce up and down slightly. Move up to them and hold circle to start building. These can be bridges, ladders or switches to help you get to an inaccessible area of the stage. At the end of each level is a boss. These aren't too hard to defeat, they'll only take a few hits to finish off, but you will have goons pouring in to slow you down. Once you've made it to the end, you'll get the cutscene relating to the film. This version is more tongue-in-cheek and may have references to other films. The score will be totted up and will show you how many bonuses you have collected throughout that level. You will unlock new characters to play with, and there's plenty of them to collect. This will also unlock the free play mode, which you can revisit in a level in the future with a different character to find all the treasures you couldn't previously get to. Once each movie has been completed, you can then go back and find all the missing bonus items. By this point you should have enough studs and characters to finish the game to 100%. You can go into an area in the hub to spend all the studs you have accumulated. You can add a stud multiplier to complete all the True Adventurer bonuses and other features. Also in the hub level you can watch all the intros to each level in the movie theatre, buy characters that have been unlocked through the game, enter passwords for cheats, build your own character and view the treasures you have assembled from each level. And when you choose free play, once you've selected your main character, the rest will be selected to suit that level. But is this game any good? Yeah, it is absolutely brilliant. There's so much to do and find, and that's what will keep you entertained for weeks. And once the game is over, there's loads more to go back and find. And trust me, when you get to this point, you won't want to stop until everything has been collected. What makes it stress-free is the fact you can't get a game over. You may lose your hearts and die, but you come straight back where you left off. The only punishment is, you'll lose a lot of studs in the process. But, if you're quick enough, you can run around and pick them back up again. There were a couple of frustrating bits in the game, and that's depth perception. Jumping to grab a vine can be hit and miss, and if you miss, then it's down a pit you go. Same as jumping over gaps, you can quite easily misjudge where the edge is. In this stage I got stuck trying to figure out what I needed to do to get the switch to the stairs back up. The level was so dark that I couldn't see that there was a kit to build in the doorway. And this game suffers from some of the worst screen tearing I have ever seen. But, with these niggles aside, this is one of many LEGO games that you'll always revisit again and again.